Hello my friends, my name is Niskanen. This is my channel of making all of my own things. And well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on wherever you are. Today we are making the Wayfarer sling, the second iteration, the larger one, because I could use a larger sling bag. I'm making it out of this panel. It's very pretty. I'm really happy about it. I'm using this as the contrast color, and I'm using a waterproof canvas as the lining fabric because I don't want to use any interfacing because I am lazy that way. I'm using this really cute webbing as well and some silver hardware. And with that, yeah, that's pretty much it. The bag is quite large. That was the smallest outside piece that I just showed you. So the bag is quite large. That piece was about the size of the first bag that I ever made. The can-do sling bag. Yeah, I think it's going to be really good, but we will see. First order of business is to make the straps and the pockets. Straps, connectors, and pockets, basically so that they're ready to be input at any point that they need to be input. And yeah, I think that is going to be an interesting thing. The bag is large enough that it might actually, hold on, let me. This is the largest piece. It will definitely fit my iPad, which is why it has a device pocket. It might even just barely fit my laptop, though that's not the primary reason that this is going to be used for, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start making the straps, connectors, and pockets happen, and then once those are done, I will see you on the other side, probably to start putting the bag together, because on this bag, the putting the bag together is going to be the biggest single thing that needs to happen, because there are a lot of pieces, a lot of gussets, a lot of, yeah. So that's gonna be fun. I don't think that I have enough, what is the word? I don't think that I have enough of the narrow straps to do all of the binding on it, so I think I'm going to have to make some more. Yeah, so that's fun. Anyway, I will see you on the other side of the straps and the connectors and the pockets. Yes. I will see you there. Okay, so I'm just gonna note here that I had a moment of complete and utter disbelief, or a crisis of faith, if you will, about this connector. Because there's a lot of overhang on the other side of this piece of webbing, and I was like, surely this can't be right, because on most other pieces where they have webbing connectors that I've made, they tried to fit the webbing as close to the edge as possible, and here not so much. I mean, it makes sense because this seam right here, this corner, it's really bulky. But yeah. Checked. It is supposed to be like that. The webbing is supposed to be centered on the thing. So, I'm doing it correctly. I'm just having a moment of doubt. Continuing onward. Okay, so the strap is done. Where is it? The strap? It is done. There's the strap in my thingy. I just could not get the foam like right into the corners, and if I stretch it a little bit, it'll lie down flat, but then once it's left to its own devices, it will form a little crease right here. So I need to be really careful when I'm sewing this seam, so that hopefully I can get the foam to sort of be nice. Anyway, I eventually I just gave up and stitched it in place where it was, because it just did not want to work with me. Anyway, the connectors are done. 2 of them. And finally, we have 3 pockets. This is on the back, like a nice sort of security pocket, which is very nice. The construction on these is interesting, because the zipper is here. The fold in the lining fabric is here instead of at the bottom, which is interesting. I've never seen that before. Not sure I like it, but it's interesting. I also have this pocket. This pocket vexes me greatly, because look at that. There's almost like there's no give there. This is going to be right at the seam, I think. It's got to be. So that's going to be fun, trying to bind that, because I am going with the binding method, not the birthing method, because I am not here for the birthing method. Not even a little bit. And lastly, we have this pocket. This pocket is honestly kind of my favorite, because it is really pretty. Okay, so nice. Anyway, I think I still have a slip pocket to make, but it is getting late and I need to go to bed because I am very tired. It has been a long week and it is only Thursday, which means that this video is not coming out when I wanted it to, so that's fun. Anyway, I think I still have a slip pocket that I need to make, and then after that I can move on to construction, which is good because there's so much construction to be done. I am actually a bit worried about this piece. Like, the margin of error on this thing is so small, and I left this end of the pocket to be smaller than the instructions said. But this end, I left this end to be smaller because I had already sewed this end and was looking at it like, that is not enough. And sure enough, I am worried. I'm sorry. Anyway, tomorrow I shall construct the slip pocket with the pen holders and put it in wherever it wants to go. And then once that's done, it is time to make the next piece of the puzzle happen. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna move on to Well, for you, it's gonna be me moving on to the slip pocket, and I think I'm gonna construct the tech pocket as well as far as I can at this point, so that all of the pockets are gonna be done by the time. I'm very much looking forward to the tech pocket because it is filled with foam. That's I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. But for now, because it is getting late and we are starting to lose light early this time of year. It is currently October 12th. And yeah, we are starting to lose light early. The sun goes down around 6:30, I think. And it is dark outside. So I just started using my sun lamp in the mornings, and yeah, I feel better today than I did yesterday, but oh man, I'm not ready for winter yet. So I will see you on the other side of the finished pockets, and we will see how long it takes me to finish this bag. Alright, so all of the pockets are now constructed. I also, off camera, added a small tag right here on the front panel. Yes, front panel. So, the next step is to construct the two different gussets that are going to be added. Yes, two gussets. And then after that's done, it's just time to put the bag together. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. There's so much. There's so much to be done. Like, wow. Anyway, yes. The two gussets, they shouldn't be a massive deal, I hope. We'll see. It seems like there's quite a lot to get, quite a lot to do still. So I think that I'm going to, well, right now I'm gonna head to sleep because it's late at night again, and I did not manage to get all that much done today on this front. I did manage to get quite a lot done on other things, but not this one. So, yikes. Anyway, self-imposed deadlines are so much fun. I will do the gussets tomorrow and see if I can get more than the two gussets done then. Man, I hope so. Anyway, I will see you on the other side of the two gussets. So I've decided belatedly to actually make a bottle pocket. I had decided that I wouldn't do that, but then, I mean, I need a bottle pocket. So yeah, we're gonna take a little detour to make a little bottle pocket. Then we're going to finish making the gussets, and then we're going to put the bag together. It's gonna be great. I'll see you on the other side of the pocket and the gussets. The gussets. Yes. Hello. So it turns out the bottle pocket is not as easy as I thought it would be. Inserting the elastic into the channel that you create, it's surprisingly difficult. Like I've inserted my fair share of elastics over the years, but the fact that this one has a little bit more resistance because of the faux leather, it's creating a surprising difficulty, because see, in order to actually make the top line happen, you have to sew one end of the zipper inside before you finish pulling the elastic, before you finish pulling the rest of the elastic through, because, well, otherwise you're gonna lose the elastic inside the channel. And the same thing happens if you let go of the bodkin, or in my case the safety pin, too early, because you wind up with the elastic inside the channel, and that is rather difficult to recover from. What I had to do was basically undo the sewing on this line before getting back to it. Now I don't know how I'm going to actually make this happen, because the where are my pins? Because if I just noticed that if I take the safety pin out, then I will absolutely lose the elastic inside the channel, because there's nothing keeping it in place. But if I don't take it out, then I will run over it, and that is not a good look for, there are my pins, for the entire thing. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure if this will work. We will see. But I'm gonna try. So what I'm gonna do is, yes, okay, good. So I input a, or I pierce the elastic with just a pin, a normal glass-headed pin. And now I am going to sew the last little bit here with the pin in place, because the pin is set enough towards the middle that it doesn't matter. And now I have sewn through the elastic. So clearly that worked out to my benefit, but yeah, I am not at all sure about this. I'm slightly worried that this, I mean, I think that's gonna be fine. But yeah, that is going to be interesting to sew into the channel. So that's a thing. Anyway, I'm going to finish the gussets now, and then I'm going to put this on one side. I hope that I'm going to be able to, because I want it to be so, so this is how I decided where I'm going to put it. So this is the back panel. This is going to be against my back when I'm wearing it, and when I want to access this pocket, I'm going to pull it so that it's right here. So it's against my back, so I'm gonna pull it so that it's here. And I figured that I want the bottle pocket to be on the same side, so I don't have to be worried that when I pull the bag over my chest so that I can access this pocket while I'm wearing it without taking it off. I can also access the bottle pocket and also not be worried that the bottle's gonna just drop out, if you see what I mean. So yeah, so I need to figure out which side of the sling is going to be, or the gusset that this thing goes into is going to be the one with the thing. So yeah, that's fun. Anyway, I need to do that after I have sewn the gussets together, because yes, they're currently in this state. There are a lot of just various clips in there, and that's not conducive to figuring anything out. So I will get the gussets to the point where they have I think the sides, or both the main fabric and the lining in place, and then I think there's also the top stitching and closing the sides so that the sides are good. I'm running out of words, but I will at least get the gussets and maybe something else finished tonight. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna work on the gussets first. Anyway, I will see you on the other side of the gussets with the pocket thing included. Yes. Good. I will see you there. All right, it is time. I am slightly worried because this is worrisome. Anyway, I attached the thingamabob, this thing, off camera to the front panel of the of the bag, because it is the actual front of the bag. Now the next step is to sew through these 3 edges, then clip and cut everything neatly so that this thing is happy to turn around. And then top stitch that. Then after that's done, I need to attach it to this. Then once that's done, I need to attach both of those to, or all of that to this. And then I'm honestly not entirely certain how that proceeds. I need to read the instructions for the binding method for those pieces, because well, the next step is to attach this to the previous package on the birthing method, but I am not doing the birthing method because the birthing method is monstrous. I don't like it. It is not my bag. So I'm doing the binding method, and yeah. Wait, no, this is the wrong one. This is the big one. This is not the small one that I need to start with. Anyway, so yeah, I need to check check the instructions for the binding method so that I'm doing the binding or the insert of the lining in the correct order. I'm pretty sure that you just put it on and then bind the edges. So basically, actually I'm not sure. Do I need to have that attached to this before I attach them to these? Okay, I need to check the instructions is basically what we are arriving at. Reading the instructions, such a novelty. Anyway, first on the agenda is this front piece, because that is going to be a good time. I'm nervous. Can you tell? No? It's fine. I am. Yes. It's gonna be fine. I hope. My biggest concern at this point is the fact that the clip, the thingamabob right here, it takes up quite a lot of space out of the sides, so I'm not sure that I can gently move it aside enough for the sewing machine to be able to pass through. And I don't want to switch to a zipper foot, because I think that wouldn't be too great. I think I might have a narrow foot. Sorry, my heel decided that it was not comfortable. I might have a narrow foot that might work better. I need to check that as well. But yes, we are moving, and this is the beginning of actually putting this bag together. I will see you on the other side of attaching this to I will see you on the other side of making this a package. Yes, that sounds good. I'll see you there. Okay, so I actually read the instructions, and so here's the thing. I baste this and the lining piece together before I insert or attach the zipper onto this, and also before I attach this to the front piece. So yes, that's good. Awesome. I will see you on the other side of the package. Alright, we are getting closer. The package is a package. It is pretty good, even if I do say so myself. The next step is sewing around this clipped area. Then once that's done, attaching the large gusset to the same place. And then once that's done, of course binding the thing, but also after that's done, attaching the last bits and bobs all over. Like, so for example, the strap gets attached here. As soon as this is attached to that piece, and then I already basted the gadget pocket onto the lining piece of the back piece, and now I just need to baste the back piece and the back lining piece together to achieve another package. And then the other end of this piece also needs a similar handling to this thing to make it all abundantly clear. Things and bobs and things, stuff. So yes, I am probably not going to be able to finish tonight because I have like 35 to 40 minutes left until I need to start moving towards making, getting myself to sleep, because it has been a long day, and tomorrow will be another long day, but we're making progress. Even if I don't finish tonight, I will absolutely finish tomorrow, because A, I have to, and B, I will not have it any other way. It's been a long process, and it's satisfying to see come together, but I would like for that to be happening much faster than it currently is, because I have other sewing needs that I need to get done. Yes, so anyway, I am going to sew this package together, then I'm going to do my best to sort of get it to be something like good. The corners down here, they're very puckered, but I can't. So the corners are puckered, and I'm just not gonna care. Yes, okay, I can do this thing. I will see you on the other side of having 2 complete packages. So I'm gonna sew this piece on, and then the bigger gusset on to that one, and then bind that piece, and then add the strap and also the lock piece, this piece, to wherever it goes. Yeah, I think that should be okay, but we will see. We will see. It's gonna be fine, I hope. Anyway, I will see you on the other side of 2 complete packages, and we will see where to go from there. so we have 2 packages. I still need to trim the binding on the outer part, this part, this package. And after that's done, it'll be that much closer to being completely done. And it's starting to look really nice. Like seriously, look at it. It's so cute. Very nice. Anyway, I need to trim that, and then after that, it's only a matter of putting that part together with this part. Right, like that. And then binding the last of it. So yeah, yes. I'm gonna mention this now because I keep forgetting to mention it, and I'm worried that I will just completely forget. So I was worried about the thickness of the seams, especially on the nope. I really need to trim that on this pocket right here. And turns out I didn't need to, because the construction on this bag is really smart. It has staggered the thick bits so that none of them overlap. So for example, here on this piece, we have the side seam here, or the side seam on the gusset. Then we also have the seam here of the top stitching of this front part, and we also have the pocket that is very close to the edge. And all of those, they're just sort of staggered. Like this is the bottom of the pocket thickness. Here is the front part thickness, and then we come to the side seam thickness. It's a really smart construction and measurement thing. Like I honestly wish that more bag pattern makers would consider that thing. I honestly, I wouldn't have considered that thing until I was making it. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this pattern because of those little details. Yeah, it's really, really awesome. Anyway, I will finish putting this whole thing together, and then oh no. No. Okay, so that's troubling. So I'm just trying out the thing. This lock doesn't lock. So let's see if it will lock if I turn it. Yeah. So it turns out this thing has a side, which good thing that I tried it out now instead of like later, because later I would have wound up with a very big upset. So I'm gonna take apart this part. Also, if you make this bag or anything with this kind of lock, make sure that it it does not have a side, because this one does. Not all of them do, but this one does. And yeah. Anyway, I will fix this situation here and put the thing together and then trim this part, this binding. I should have just cut. The pattern instructs you to use at least 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch binding if you're using vinyl, and I honestly didn't need nearly that much. I could have done with 1 inch. But I did cut the 1 1/4 inch, so I'm gonna trim this because otherwise it gets unwieldy and we do not want that. And yeah, I'm gonna fix that, and then I'm gonna put the rest of it together and do the thing. I will see you on the other side. Oh, and also deal with this situation. There's a lock slider situation happening here, so I need to put those in place here, and I will see you on the other side of a finished bag. Alright, and thus we are done. The bag is pretty nifty, even if I do say so myself. I added the bottle there just to make sure that I could. And yeah, it is really good. That's the back, massive, with the pocket, also pretty big. I can put the strap on either side, but I doubt that I will, because that is the side that I prefer to wear it. It is awesome. There is a lock, and it locks. There we go. Bottle pocket, big enough to fit my water bottle, which is awesome. There's so many pockets, y'all. Pockets. Pockets is 1 pocket, 2 pocket, 3 pocket, 4 pocket. There's so many pockets. Anyway, yes, it is very good. Although I'm not entirely sure this was well thought out after all, cause if I have the bottle there, the metal bottle, which is mostly what I travel with or do anything with, really. The zipper end is gonna be there. I don't know that I'm a fan, because it's gonna be in the way. Anyway, yeah. It is really good. It is just the size that I wanted it to be. It has so many pockets and compartments, and that is just awesome, because I love it. The strap is a bit shorter than I thought it might be, but that's fine because it's just long enough, which is awesome. And I can get it a bit longer if I'm wearing, like, for example, a bigger coat or something. So that's nice. I also added, the instructions tell you to sew the strap in place, but I also added a rivet because of course I did. And you will not be able to convince me that that wasn't a brilliant move on my part. So yeah, it's a cunning bag. It has all of the pockets. So many pockets, y'all. The compartments are great. I really like that. Oh, I need to show this as well, because I don't think it shows up on the filming. It has pockets. Yeah, I am a fan. The pattern is really great. I really enjoyed how well thought out the pattern was. I'm not entirely enjoying how fraying this waterproof canvas is. None of the previous times that I've used waterproof canvas as binding has it ever been this fray. Not at all sure about what to think about that. I may need to, at some point, just try to change it out to a bias binding if this doesn't stop. 'Cause yeah, I don't enjoy this frayness. But we'll see. Maybe it's just a matter of being handled in a way that it doesn't get handled during actual use. We will see. But for now, I think this is very close to being my best work yet. Even though there are definitely defects to this bag. Like, seriously, these corners, not super proud of those. But in general, I really like this bag. And I think that I'm gonna use it a lot. Just because it's just good. It is very good. I like it. And since the puckering is repeated on both corners, it might be intentional, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna take it out though, because that was that was not a fun time. Anyway, yeah, I'm really pleased with this bag, and I'm really pleased with the pattern. The pattern was, honestly, it was very good. It was clearly laid out. There was a list of pattern pieces that you need to cut, and the instructions were very clear. And I really like that it provides both binding and a birthing method for the weirdos who like to birth their bags instead of binding it. Can't imagine who would want that, but I hear some people do. But we have a bag. I prefer to bind mine. Other people prefer to birth theirs, and I really like that the pattern comes with instructions for both. Yeah. So the bag is a Quaint Stitch Wayfarer 2.0, which is the bigger version. There is a Wayfarer 1.0, I think. Wayfarer 1.0, something like that. Anyway, there is a Wayfarer bag that is a smaller bag that has pretty much the same options, I think. The pattern maker is currently, I think, in the process of putting out an updated version of the 1.0, which is a smaller bag. And honestly, I have no idea when that is going to come out, but soon, I hear. I follow them on Instagram, and they keep saying, talking about how their test sewists have the bag, and they are making some good things. Yeah. So yeah, if you want a smaller version of this same bag, that is available, but also the pattern is being updated, so go get it when it comes out, because it is a very good bag. I highly recommend. Yeah. This is what I want a bag to be. So, yes. Anyway, that is it for me for this week, this month. Next month, I think I'm going to attempt to make myself a doggy treat bag, because my dog broke the one that I'm using now, and it's still usable-ish, but I could do with a new one. And honestly, I want to try to make one so that I can have one that is, anyway. That's all for next month. But today, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, and I will see you at the very latest next month.